Hey fam, it's your girl Shannon, Owens, personal development coach, coming to you live and in color on this beautiful Monday evening. I'm listening to my girl Miss Lettucey here, one of my favorite artists. One of my favorite songs by her is The Pieces of Me, and that is my anthem. And I like it because it makes me reflect, and it makes me know that some of the things I went through were just a piece of me and not exactly who I am. And it made me think about times when I was weak, but when I wanted to take my power back. And it made me think about the very first time I felt that. And the very first time I felt that was the time I saw my stepfather, who had molested me. It was like 10 years later after that incident that I had saw him. And when I saw him, we made eye contact, and I jumped. I was like jumped, and it pissed me off. I think I was about 21, 22 years old, and I was so pissed that I was still mad at something that happened to me when I was 12, 13 years old. And at that moment, I was like, I don't want to be scared no more. I don't want to be sitting up here mad and afraid and angry anymore because of what happened to me. I just was tired. I just didn't want it. I didn't like it. I didn't like how it compounded my mind, my heart, and my spirit with just fear and anger, and it made me think that I wasn't worth anything. And that's a lie. We are. And it made me know that I had to let them go. And I didn't know how to do that until I really learned about the power of forgiveness. And when people say, "Oh my God, it's not about you, it's not about the other person, it's about you," I was like, I don't want to hear that, but it's the truth. And I can remember the time when I decided that the only way that I'm going to get over that fear, that anger, that being shameful, that worry that it'll happen to my kids, because I truly believe what you fear the most and what you are afraid of, it happened. I was seeing it in my dreams. It was too much. I just believe it comes to you, so you can't be so fearful of something or you will see that. So I decided to, one day, I spoke with him on the phone, and I wasn't mad. I wasn't shaking. I wasn't crying. I was so calm. It was a peace that surpasses all understanding, for real. And I spoke to him. I said, I want to forgive you. And he cut me off, and he said, I've been wanting to, I told him, I said, I want to forgive you, but I want to ask you for something. And he was like, anything. I said, whatever you do, please don't ever, ever, ever do that to another girl again in your life. And if you've done it, go apologize, but don't ever do that to another young woman again. And the most surprising thing happened is that he started crying, and he broke down, and it blew my mind, because I had made this man a monster. I had made him so strong and so big, like the thing that sleep under your bed. He was creeping in my dreams, and he was crying. And he told me for so many years he had been wanting to apologize for that. And I was shocked. I was shocked that he wanted to apologize. Apologize. And he said, I have been wanting to tell you that for years, and I wasn't able to, and it blew my mind. It blew my mind that the choice I made to forgive probably released him from a lot of demons too. And I'm happy about that. I took my power back. I didn't want to be scared. I didn't want to be bitter. I didn't want this one person having so much control over my life and me using it as a crutch to be mad. Well, that happened to me, and I'm just going to be like that. You don't know what I've been through. I ain't that special to have gone through something that so many other women, girls, boys have been through in their life too. So what I'm telling you is, we have that 1% responsibility. Yes, he did it to me. Yes, he hurt me. Yes, it was his fault. But I have a responsibility in that too, as a woman, as me, just being Shannon. And my 1%, just 1% responsibility is how I'm going to let it affect my life. How am I going to let it be so, how I want my life to be. It had something to do with that, and that was my choice, and I didn't want to be bitter. I had every right to be, but why I just didn't want to be. It was too heavy a burden to carry, and I wanted to break those chains because I know molestation tends to go after generation and generation and generation, and I wanted to break that curse. I didn't want that curse on my girls, on my daughter, on my grandchildren. I wanted it to be done. So in order for that to happen, I had to let it go. And I'm glad I did. And it feels really good that I can be in a room with this gentleman. He don't bother me. If anything, he's probably more perturbed by me than I am of him. But I don't wish no bad on him. It is what it is. It was a piece of me. And I could sing about it now. So if you want to sing about it now and be happy with who you are, get your power back. Start loving on yourself. Let whatever it was go. Forgive it, because it is about you. And if you ever want to talk or ever need somebody to listen, hit me up, ShannonOwensPDC.com, and I'll be more than happy to reach back out to you. And if you ever want to set up some coaching or something that you need to get out of something that you're in that you shouldn't be in, I'll be more than happy to listen. So I just want to say have a wonderful rest of the day. And, hey, it's just the pieces of me. Much love.